afternoon, and good evening, and good night, good midnight, good 2 a.m., good 3 a.m., good 4 a.m., good 5 a.m. Good to know I can count. I can count.
You can count.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Cuckoo, ka-choo.
That's a great counting. You know,
Thanks. I've been working really hard on my counting skills.
It's actually just the morning.
7, 9, 11, 20?
Maybe. Can you guys help him?
Oh, my bad. 20.
We're going.
Oh, we're going.
This is the ECCO Show.
This is the ECCO Show, and I thought I was still practicing my counting skills.
And who are you?
Uma.
Oh.
Uma Fedge. Uma Fedge. Uma. Oh, I gotta be right back. I'm gonna be right back. I've got this best friend, my BFF forever. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go get him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, while he's gone, I'm DJ Shawnee D, and this is the ECCO Show.
This is my new friend. I love my new friend. He's the coolest friend ever.
Wow.
Hey, look at his tongue.
Guys,
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch your tongue.
This is
He's so
a
cool.
great guest appearance.
Oh, yeah. This is Gecko Fedge. Gecko Fedge. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and he'll lick you too.
Wow. That is a slobbery tongue.
Yeah,
that is a slobbery tongue.
Calm down. Calm down. I know you're super excited. I know you're super excited.
He takes after you.
Oh, yeah. Hence the Gecko Fedge. Greatest pet ever.
That's true. That's
Greatest
true.
pet ever. So what's in store for today?
So we've got an outshout.
Oh, we got to get you out of here.
We've got, well,
bye,
see you
buddy.
later. We've got an outshout, as you'd like to call it, Fed.
Oh, yes, our outshouts.
Or,
In-shouts?
as they
Out-shouts?
know it, shout out.
Foul-shouts?
Right. So, shout out to, you ready?
Oh, we got a
You
shout
ready?
out?
To Calvin and Riker Scruggs.
Wow,
Yeah.
the Scruggs.
Yeah.
They're so amazingly awesome.
They visit us on the weekend services, and we would just like to give you guys a shout out and let you know that, hey, we're so glad that you're watching the ECCO
What's
Show.
a shout out?
So we're letting people know out there that are currently watching.
The outshout.
The outshout,
okay,
sure.
Yeah, because they're out there.
Exactly.
I can be somewhere out there among the millers and the weavers and the wise. Through the roofs of gables, I can see them.
Wow.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, okay.
Little Disney. That's
great.
Yeah.
That's great. We never can leave the Disney without you.
No,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Well, thank you so much for watching, Scruggs family, and we hope you continue to watch.
Yes.
And guys, if you enjoy
awesome.
watching the ECCO Show and see us on the weekend, let us know, and maybe we can give an
Like the
outshout
halftime
to
show?
you.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, they
Kind of like
the
that.
weekend, so I wasn't
Yeah.
sure.
Anyway.
Anyways.
So, you ready to jump into our next section?
Oh, I'm
All right,
ready
so,
to go.
So we have a mailbox here, right?
Do we
Fetch?
actually jump into the section?
Nah, let's just, it's more figurative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna do a full-on cannonball ball style.
How about we dive in later, okay?
Okay,
but
dive
for
in later,
now,
okay.
let's just reach in the mailbox because we have a really important question.
I forget about the question. I like
I know,
the giraffe.
the giraffe's great, isn't he?
The giraffe
Isn't he
is
great?
super cool.
So I'm gonna open this
He's got
up.
the longest tongue ever, just like my gecko friend.
Wow, they do have long tongues.
Yes, they do.
Interesting. They can like lick their ears. Can you lick your ear, Fetch? You should try.
He's dying.
Okay, so we have this question in from one of our other viewers, okay?
Oh, okay.
And they asked the question, who created God?
Who created God?
Who created God?
Walt Disney.
I don't think so. Why don't we turn it over to Wolf and he'll actually answer the question
Oh,
for us.
that's a better answer like that.
Hey guys, it's Wolf here. I'm here to answer the question of who created God. First off, that was an amazing question. Thank you for asking it. I'm going to try to break down this question using a simple analogy. Hopefully you can remember it, and if someone else asks you this question, you can use this analogy for them. So we're going to use this table on here, and we're going to use our imagination, and we're going to imagine it's the ground. Secondly, I have this bottle of vitamins, and we're going to place it on the ground. Third, I have this can of Sprite, we're going to place it on top of the bottle of vitamins. If I asked you the question, what's holding up the can of Sprite? You would say, the bottle of vitamins. Well, then I'll ask you the question, well, what's holding up the bottle of vitamins? You would say, the ground. Well, then I'll say, if all these things are being held up by something, what's holding up the ground? You would say, I don't know, it's the ground. The ground really doesn't need to be held up by anything because that is the support, that is the base, that is the ground. And you can see the same thing when we ask the question, who created God? God created us, but God doesn't need to be created because He is the base, He is the support, He is God, the creator of everything. And He created us to have a relationship with Him, to talk to us, to be there for prayer, to answer all of our questions, and we can talk to Him through prayer, fellowship, we can learn about Him. And he's the only thing that really in this whole universe doesn't need to be created. He created the universe and he created us. So you can use this analogy when someone else asks you this question. Hopefully you can memorize it, you can come back to this video, and just thank you for listening. Hope you have a great day.
That was an awesome answer. Really, I mean, it was just
Was
such...
there an answer?
There
I'm
was.
sorry, I was busy petting my giraffe.
Yeah.
I need to go back and look at that answer then.
It was a great
It was
answer.
that off the charts.
It really was.
It was that off the charts? It was that off the charts.
he say
That's
that?
what the giraffe... It was that off the charts.
Is he ticklish too?
Yeah.
He takes after you.
He does.
You have all the animals that take after you, Fetch. Whoa. That might have hurt him.
Oh.
I don't think giraffes always land on their feet, Fetch.
Oh.
That's cats.
My bad.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So, what do we got next?
So we're gonna ask these guys if they have any questions that they want answered on the show, because I know you guys have questions,
Yeah,
right?
like how much wood could woodchuck check if woodchuck could check a wood? Just like that beaver.
Maybe not so much that question. Maybe questions about the Bible or God
Oh,
or
yeah.
yeah. So if you guys have questions about that, send them in or let your teachers know on the weekend, and we can put them in the mailbox and we can send them in to ask us. Or
Can I ask a question?
Well,
I'm giving a hint. Hey, was there an animal that God used to talk through that actually talked?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they did.
Hey, I don't know.
Maybe they know the
should
answer.
ask one of those questions.
Maybe they know the answer even. They can let you know.
What animal talked?
But we're actually going to send a letter into the weekend services, Saturday night and Sunday morning services, so that they're going to answer it. Ready? They're going to answer it live in the morning or at night, whichever service you go to. Yes, live.
Like in person.
Yes.
Like streaming live.
So we've got a question for you guys, and we're going to put it here in the mailbox.
Wow.
And that's going to be waiting for you guys when they get here. Isn't that going to be awesome?
That's beyond awesome.
Super cool.
That's awesome blossom.
So this is a way for us to communicate to them and continue through the weekend.
Wow. Reach out and touch somebody's hand.
I'll touch your
Make
hand.
this world
Handshake.
a better place with a letter.
Play
if
some
you
thumb war,
can.
maybe?
Yeah, thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war.
It's time. You ready?
For what? I didn't beat
you know. You ready? 3,
I'm gonna beat that.
2,
1, 2.
1. The challenge of the day.
Oh,
I needed you on board with that, Fed.
I was busy thumb warring my friends.
We'll
Let's go.
thumb war
3,
later.
2,
We'll thumb war later.
All right.
How about we get to
All
the
right.
game? Because
Okay.
it's going to be awesome.
3, 2, 1.
The challenge of the day. I like the high point. That was good. That was
tried.
really, that was really nice.
I really try to hit that. And if I could break some glass, I'm happy.
It was good.
Come on, get happy, come along, and if you feel like happiness is the truth.
So we've got somebody spinning the wheel for us.
Oh, we
today.
do?
Yes, we do. Sid is going to spin the wheel for us. Yes. There's Sid right now.
Oh, there's Sid.
All right, here she goes. She's going to spin the wheel. Find out what challenge we have.
Spinning time. Oh.
All right. Ooh, it landed on 1. You know what that means?
One. Dab for 1. Everybody dab it home for 1.
You're ridiculous.
I tried.
Crazy. All right, so 1 means, you ready? We're
And
gonna
I'm a
play-
winner? Number 1.
Yeah, sure, it does. So number 1 means we're gonna play a challenge called Shoot and Guard.
Shoot and guard.
So,
shoot.
have you ever played basketball?
No, I really have
Never played basketball? Have you ever played any sport, Fedge?
The underwater basket weaving with the dolphins.
Yeah, that's
yep,
right.
that's the one.
So this one's similar to basketball,
Okay.
but not quite. So we're gonna take this
I
basket.
don't know what basketball is.
It's okay, I'm gonna explain the game to you anyway, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna take balls right here.
Cool. Purple, orange.
Anyway, we're gonna take one of these balls and we're gonna throw them into the basket.
Sweet.
It's super easy, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna make it a little harder. Fetch.
Oh, he's got to go make it harder.
So one of us is gonna be a statue.
Whatever.
One of us is gonna be a statue, and we're gonna try to block the basket.
Oh, okay.
Okay? But you can't move because statues don't move.
Oh, true.
So you gotta try to
What
think.
if you're like those gargoyles in the Hunchback of Notre Dame? They're statues and they move.
True, but these statues don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry to ruin your fun. No gargoyles rules here.
Okay, yeah.
It was a good show, though.
Thank you.
Anyway, so, you ready?
I am ready.
All right, let's stand up, because we can't do this
Absolutely.
sitting down.
So do I get to be the statue first?
You can.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay, so, I'm gonna take one of these balls. Which color do you want me to try throwing?
Blue.
Blue?
Definitely
Okay,
blue.
I'll try to throw blue.
Definitely blue.
All right, so you gotta pretend to be a statue
Okay.
in front of it and block it.
Oh, I got this. I got this. Oh, watch.
You ready?
Watch. I'm ready. And go. Yeah, look, I got the. Oh, the bird. I'm doing the bird.
You moved!
I didn't move.
Yes, you did.
I didn't move. I really
You
didn't
moved.
I didn't move.
I'm doing that again.
I'm not a cheater, pumpkin
All right,
eater.
you go. You go again. You ready? You better
ready.
not move. You better not
I
blow
didn't
the
move.
fake. That was good. That was good. All right, Fedge.
Very good.
Do you want to try now?
I would love to try.
Okay. Why don't you take the yellow one here? Put that down here. Why don't you take the yellow one?
All right.
All right. All right. So here's my move. You ready?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna get around. I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Real quick. There you go. Oh!
Fedge, I don't think you made it.
Oh,
Maybe
I didn't make it.
Maybe it ricocheted.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's down here.
Oh, thank you.
Why don't you
All
try
right,
again?
One more. 3, 2, 0.
Your aim's a little off. Do you need glasses?
Nope, I think I'm good.
Check
All
your
right, one more
eyesight.
time. One more
Okay,
time.
all right,
One more
all right.
time.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. What was I supposed to do with this again?
Throw it in the basket.
Hey,
good job, buddy.
Awesome.
Awesome job. Okay.
You can be my hero, Shiny D.
You want to see something cool?
Oh, why would you want to see
See if I
something?
can do this. You ready?
Oh!
Hold on. Oh! That kind of made it in.
Kind of made it in.
It was close. It was
I love
close.
it.
All right, so I'm gonna set this on your side.
Yep.
All right.
That's awesome.
So that was fun, right? That was really
Oh, that
fun.
was a lot of fun.
I encourage you guys to play the challenge at home too.
Yes.
Find a basket, find maybe a bowling ball even. That might be a little tough.
Yeah.
Might put holes in the floor.
Yeah, I would need a 1 pounder to actually lift it up. That'd be
1 pounder.
2 pounder, I've tried to
Maybe.
roll a 2 pounder down the lane. Didn't work whatsoever. It just
Probably
fell
not.
around on my foot, and I was like, ah!
You know what that brings us to? I'm gonna do it with or without you, brother.
What?
You ready?
Yeah!
The
I was supposed to say question of the day, wasn't I?
You were, but I think you got caught up in the sounds of how beautiful the harps sound.
3, 2, 1. The question of the day.
That was
Awesome.
It's so
Yes.
pretty every time.
Very pretty.
You want to ask the question?
Oh, I'd love to. Oh, I get to ask caveman.
Caveman.
Fire, good. Fire, good.
Caveman. Why do they call him
Fire,
caveman?
good. Use safety at home for fire. But
Do you know
fire
why they
good.
call him caveman, Fetch?
I have no idea. It just says caveman.
Okay.
Caveman.
I don't know
question.
either. Guess we'll find out.
Okay, here we go. Here's the question. Was there a time you faced bullying or stood up to a bully? Caveman.
I like your caveman voice.
Caveman.
Ooh, we
Was
want
there-
to hear your answer.
Was there a time you faced bullying or you were bullied or stood up to a bully?
Hello, children. And Feg. Is Firebox working? Yes, okay. Firebox is working again. Ooh, I see light. Okay, hey. So, one day, when Caveman was little cave boy climbed all the way to top of mountain, waiting on Pterodactyl to take him to school. So, other cave boy, named Reginald, had really pretty teeth. Reginald tell Cave Boy, "You have very hairy feet." Cave Boy very sad. All day at school, Cave Boy get picked on, and everyone laugh. Ha 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 ha. So I, Cave Boy, go home, and Cave Papa was making big fire, ready to cook big pig. Okay, so Cave Boy was very sad, and Cave Papa say, "Why sad, Cave Boy?" So I told him how Reginald said I have very hairy feet. Cave Papa looked at me and said, "You know, son, Cave Boy Reginald is only sad because he has all them teeth and no toothbrush." Bye.
Thank you so much for that answer, Caveman.
Oh, caveman, very
Thank you.
good.
Thank you,
I like that
caveman.
answer. Thank you, caveman. Hey, I have the biggest smile ever.
That is big. You want to see if I can smile bigger?
Oh, wow, that was crazy.
My nostrils kind of flare up when I smile too.
Yeah,
It gets scary.
I'm kind of scared. I'm in a garage.
So-
Giraffe will save me.
So, Fedge, let's jump into what we talked about last. Well, we've been talking about it for a couple weeks, right?
That's true.
So we talked about a few weeks ago, right? We talked about the Holy Spirit leading Philip to talk to the Ethiopian man.
Ethiopian man, absolutely.
That's a great, great message. And then we talked about how Jesus saved Paul, right? On the road to
Yes.
Damascus, where
Yeah.
he revealed himself to Paul, and right, he saved
He
him.
revealed himself technically to Saul.
To Saul, you are correct.
And Jesus made him become Paul.
Yes.
Transformers more than meets the eye.
Do you think he transformed, like, physically? Maybe he turned into metal?
Yeah! Saul and Paul!
Super
Autobot style!
That would be pretty cool, but I don't think it happened that way.
No, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, but that was super awesome. Then he used Paul to spread the gospel like none other,
Like
right?
mayonnaise?
It was awesome. What's that?
Like mayonnaise, they spread it?
Yeah, all over sandwiches. All across Jerusalem.
That's awesome.
So then this is really awesome because Jesus gives new life to people who trust in him. We learned that a couple weeks ago, right? Because Jesus inspires change, right?
True.
So when we trust in Jesus, we start to change. We start to see that change in our life. But this week, it is so cool. We're gonna talk about guarding the truth.
Oh.
Guarding the truth. So we're gonna talk about what truth is, and we're gonna talk about how we can guard it.
Is there an absolute truth? Oh, I bet it's in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're so smart.
We'll see you on the other side.
Paul had shared the good news about Jesus in Corinth. Many people believed the gospel and they began meeting together as a church. After Paul left, he heard that the believers in Corinth were turning away from the gospel. Other people had come and taught them things that weren't true. These teachers led the Corinthians away from the one true gospel, and Paul was worried. So Paul wrote a letter to the church. Listen, Paul wrote, I care about you. I want you to be faithful to Jesus and remember the gospel. Paul knew that the people had been tricked by the false teachers, like a serpent in the Garden of Eden had tricked Eve. Eve had everything she needed, but she believed the serpent's lies and disobeyed God. The Corinthian believers had everything they needed, the good news of the gospel, yet they were turning away to listen to wrong teaching. I'm not a great speaker, Paul admitted, but I know what I'm talking about. Paul relied on God's power to share the gospel. He spent his life sharing the good news, even though it meant facing suffering. Paul didn't share the gospel to get something from those who listened. He told them about Jesus because he loved them. Paul wrote, I won't back down. False teachers are trying to spread different messages so that the good news about Jesus won't go out. These teachers are against God, and they are only trying to take advantage of you. Paul spoke up because he knew the truth. If anyone deserves to be listened to, it's me. I've worked hard, been thrown in jail and beaten, and nearly died to share the gospel. God had chosen Paul and had changed his life. Paul knew his suffering was worth it, and he wasn't going to give up. I do all of this because God, the Father of the Lord Jesus, deserves to be praised. Sharing Jesus with the world is not always easy. There will always be some who try to stop the good news from spreading. God calls believers to follow and obey Jesus, no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
We're riding in from the other side.
We're riding in from the other side. Woo! Got my lasso.
Good to see you, partner.
Oh, howdy. Howdy, there goes there nothing.
And you know what we have on the other side, Fedge?
Jesus?
Jesus, but we have questions!
Questions! Yes!
So-
that have answers?
They do.
Oh,
They
cool.
do. We're going to talk about those answers.
Oh, okay, awesome.
So I want you guys to be encouraged through these questions by answering these at home, too.
Yeah, please.
So when you guys see them on TV, like Fedge talked about a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago, press pause. Maybe talk about it with your family.
Do it. Press
Do it.
pause.
Do it. So after we ask the questions, if you're sitting around anybody that you want to discuss it with, have those discussions. It's okay. We're not going anywhere, right?
It's good.
We're hanging out.
We're just gonna be here forever. We're literally, I'm glued to the table.
Forever, right?
I can't leave.
Yikes.
Help me.
That's a
I'm
scary
joking.
thought.
I'm so joking,
Please help
everybody.
us. All right, so shall I ask you some questions?
Please.
All right, so
Don't ask, please.
did I say ask?
Yeah,
I thought I
for
said
a moment
ask.
I thought you said axe, and I'm like that might
Like hurt you?
Yeah, that might not be
I will
good.
axe you,
Figuratively speaking. Figuratively speaking.
I'm just gonna ask you some
Oh, okay,
questions.
good. Okay.
So the first question, okay? Did Paul charge the Corinthians to share the gospel with them?
Did he charge? Say that one more time.
Did Paul charge the Corinthians to share the gospel with them?
Yeah.
Really?
Didn't he? No.
No.
Oh.
Not at all.
Oh, wow. My bad.
Why would he charge them?
Oh, like charge him like a Visa card. Or like money. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he did, Fedge.
No, I don't think so either.
The gospel's free, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So my idea to start charging people to hear the gospel is probably not a good idea.
No. He said, hey, I've got Jesus to share with you. Oh, cool, awesome. It'll only be $5.95 after shipping. No, he didn't charge them, Fedge. No, you're silly. You're always so silly, Fedge. Okay, so should I just jump into question 2? You got it? Maybe I should just ask them question 2. Or maybe I should just offer them the gospel for the low price of $10.99. The price went up $5. All right, here we go. Question 2, Fedge, you ready? What did Paul... I know. Stay with us, Fedge. All right, here we go. I'm gonna ask you the question. You ready? Deep breaths. I got you again.
I'm good.
All right,
come
ready? What did Paul face because of his
I had the
desire
tiger. I had the
to
tiger.
share the gospel?
What did Paul face because of his desire to share the gospel?
Yep.
Especially when it's free?
Yeah. It's okay, buddy. So is sharing the gospel easy? That's the first one?
Sharing the gospel is definitely not easy.
It's definitely not easy, right? It's definitely
Very
not easy.
hard.
So do you think he faced some struggles?
I would think so.
Maybe even some suffering and persecution.
Oh boy.
We talked about that big word a few
Remember
weeks ago.
Stephen? Stephen would not stop telling people about Christ.
Yes.
So even though people were in charge, the religious leaders, they were like, no, you need to stop. And Stephen said, no, I ain't stopping. And they stoned Stephen, and he died, but he died for Jesus.
Yeah. So did Paul, actually.
Yeah, it's true.
It's nuts. But you know, he suffered all the time. Suffered all the time.
And we might suffer.
We might.
Maybe not stoning or something like that.
Hopefully
but
not.
But we might suffer for God, where like somebody looks at us and says, Fedge, why do you believe in Jesus? And I'm like, because he's my Lord and Savior. And that person might go, well, I don't believe in Jesus. And he or she may want to try to make me feel bad. But I'm like, no. I know that I more than just believe in Jesus. I know that he's real. I know that he's my Lord and Savior, and that he's my best friend. So I'm standing strong.
We're going to stick with him.
We're standing strong.
That's good. That's
Amen.
good. It's a good word, Fetch.
Preach it.
All right, third
Good
and
word.
last question. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Where can we find the truth about God and ourselves?
Oh, wow. Where can we find the truth about God? And on the rooftop?
No.
Well, it technically would be on the rooftop if we had a Bible up there, right?
I guess that's a good
Because I
point.
could go up to the rooftop.
It's true.
And very safe, using a lot of safety guidelines.
Yeah, let's not encourage going on the roof, though. Probably not a good idea.
Probably not a good idea.
Don't go on the roof.
That was in my dream, wasn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, while you were in Hawaii.
Yeah. Aloha. Oi.
All right, so let's jump back into the question, Dream
yes,
Fetch.
I love it.
All right, so where can we find the truth about God and ourselves?
Definitely find the truth about God in the Bible.
Ooh, the Bible.
In the Bible.
Should I read the Bible all the time,
And
or can
safely in your home.
Can I just read it every once in a while?
Oh, you can read the Bible all the time.
Oh, I can read it all the time?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's free.
That's good.
It's amazing.
That's awesome.
Oh, and then you could also learn about the truth of who you are in God and the fact that you are awesome.
That's right.
You are a child of God. You are loved. You are made in his image. That's who you are. And that's what the Bible tells you you are.
The Bible has a lot of promises, right?
Oh, absolutely.
God promises a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
And we should
Great
read those to
promises.
understand those promises.
True story.
It is good. Well, is there anything left, Fetch?
We got a light on the
Yeah,
other side.
that's it.
It says to close out the the what word is that?
That's ECCO Show.
ECCO Show.
Hey!
What's the ECCO Show?
That's what we're on.
Oh, we're on
See
the
you
show?
later, guys.
We're actually on a show?
We
Oh,
are.
that's awesome. So I get to say goodbye to people?
Smile and wave,
Hey, smile
fellas.
and wave, everybody.
Smile and
Good to
wave.
see you all.
When night has fallen, when fear is coming, still you're calling me. When faith is lost and my hope exhausted, you will be my strength. When my mind says I'm not